Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, Learning for Certing. I created this channel so I can practice doing various things in my home lab that will help me to understand and some of the concepts in different certifications. I've always used Windows and Windows-based applications, and I've never really used Linux. So today's video is going to be on Linux Ubuntu, and we're going to be working in the Bash shell, which is similar to Windows PowerShell. And I'm going to show you how to list files and directories, change files and directories. So very basic, but kind of get our feet wet. Alright, so we're going to minimize this. Alright, so this is Linux Ubuntu, and to get into the Bash shell you want to use your terminal command here, terminal application. I have it in my favorites. If you do not, you can always go down to Show Applications and type in Terminal, and it'll bring it up right there. Now, in different distributions like SUSE, OpenSUSE, it's actually called Console, spelled with a K instead of Terminal. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is I want to list my directories and files. So I'm just going to type in ls. Alright, so you can see a listing of all my different directories. Now what I want to do is I want to see all of the files and folders and directories here. And the way you do that is ls-a. Now the reason you do this is because it shows you all, like I said, all folders and files, including your hidden ones. Alright, so you can see the listing is a little different. Now you can also, if you want to get a what's called a long list, you can type in ls-l. And that gives you a long listing of all of your files and directories. And you can also combine your switches. Linux calls them flags or switches, so you can do, say, ls-la, which will show you all files and folders and directories in a long listing. Alright. Now, if you, like you can see on my screen, I have not much space to work with here, so I can actually just type in clear, and it'll clear all of that off. Now what I want to do is I want to change directories. So let's find a directory to change to. So I typed in ls to list my directories files. Alright, so I want to go to let's go to my desktop directory. So we're going to do cd for change directory, and then we are going to type in desktop. Now you have to be careful because Linux is case sensitive. Alright, so now we are in the desktop directory, and I know this because it says, I have my host name, but then it's got the tilde/desktop. If I was in my home directory, we can just go back, we can actually type in cd and then just hit enter, and I'll put us back in my home directory, and you can know this by the $$. Alright, so let's go back to desktop. Okay, so I'm now in that directory, and from here you can do the same commands. If I wanted to see what was in that directory, I can just type in ls or ls-a. Alright, and apparently there's really nothing in that directory. Now also, if you've been working in Bash for a while, you've been going to different directories and whatnot, and other than looking at your prompt here, you can see where you're at. You can also do what's called print working directory. So, which the command for that is pwd for print working directory, and it will tell you where you're at and where you're at from your home. Alright. Now, to navigate back to your home directory, you can do, like I said, just cd, and you're back in your home directory. But let's say I was in my pictures directory. Linux has this where you can put like change directory space, and I can put 2 dots. And what that does is it takes you to the directory that's one level above the directory you're in now. So let's see here. It put me in my home directory. All right, because other than the other than the root directory, there's no other directories that are higher than where I was at. And if I'm wrong on that, if there's another way to explain that, please, by all means. This is a learning channel, so if you have more experience in Linux and or you've used it for a while and you have some tips or shortcuts, please leave a comment and let me know, or let everyone know, so that way we can all learn these things, because I've been using Linux for maybe about 10 minutes, and I've been doing a little reading on it, and just well, a little more than that, studying for the certification, but I haven't really played around in it too much. And like I said, if you have a lot of experience with it, and please leave a comment. Let us know of any tips, shortcuts, or an easier way of doing things. And that's pretty much all I have to show you today. And if you like this channel, give me or if you like my video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. Leave me a comment. Whatever. Just like I said, this is a learning channel, so where everyone's here to learn. All right. Well, thank you very much, and I hope everyone has a great day.